Hi, I'm Becky Streepy from Glue and Glitter, and today we're making sun-dried tomato pasta. Y'all, this pasta recipe is so easy. There's barely any prep to do at all. It's a pasta recipe that my dad used to make when I was a kid, when he came home late from work and we needed something on the table quickly. You are gonna absolutely love it. This recipe uses one of my very favorite cooking shortcuts to save you time. Instead of steaming or sauteing the spinach that goes into this pasta, and instead of separately cooking the beans, here's what you're gonna do. Start with your pot of boiling water, just like you would for any pasta dish, and then throw your pasta in there, but also throw in your drained can of beans. They will cook to the perfect softness in the time that it takes to cook your pasta. While that's cooking, throw that spinach into the colander in the sink where you're going to drain your pasta and beans. And when the pasta and beans finish cooking, just dump them right over the spinach and then use a spoon to toss it together, and you'll see that spinach wilts down. It's basically steaming right in the colander. It saves you time, it saves you a pan, and it makes this dinner especially easy. Once you've got your spinach all wilted, transfer that mixture to a large bowl, or you could transfer it back to the pot that you cooked the pasta and beans in, whichever you prefer. Then you're gonna add an 8.5 ounce jar of sun-dried tomatoes and oil. I'm sorry, oil-free friends, but this recipe does use oil. I don't have a substitute for you. You actually don't even drain the sun-dried tomatoes before you add them. You want every last bit of oil from that jar to get into your pasta. Think of this along the lines of a pesto. It's kind of an oily sauce that's packed with flavor. Now it's time to up the ante with your seasonings just a little bit. Add a 1/4 cup of minced fresh basil and a teaspoon of garlic powder, and then toss everything together until you have a nice even mixture. Once that's done, you're ready to serve. I love to dish this up with a little bit of crushed red pepper, a little bit of my magical fairy dust, which is like a seasoned vegan Parmesan cheese, but it's also great on its own. It's a super easy weeknight meal. It also makes a great meal prep. You can divide it up into separate containers and just pull them out and reheat them in the microwave each day for lunch. I hope that this video has answered all of your questions about how to make sun-dried tomato pasta. If you have any questions that I didn't address, feel free to drop a comment below. I'm always happy to help. And don't forget to rate and subscribe. Happy cooking!